Good afternoon and happy Good Friday, and welcome back to my house for another edition of Cooking with Curtis. So, I want to begin this segment talking about some of the feedback that I got from folk from my last segment. Now, people are always going to provide you good constructive feedback. I had a class where a faculty said these are going to be your critical friends. And so there are many critical friends who provided me with lots of important information as to why I should think healthy, as opposed my mac and cheese was a bit too unhealthy for them. They were afraid that I was going to provide you with all the negative vices of the world through the goodness of mac and cheese. So this segment is on health. We're going to be extremely healthy today. Someone suggested that I use cauliflower, steamed cauliflower as opposed to macaroni. That's a hard no. We won't be using steamed macaroni in this house. Steamed cauliflower in this house. It is boiled macaroni or nothing else. Someone suggested that I make a dish with graham crackers and marshmallows. It was as a s'mores, right? This was one of my good friends named Lisa, and Lisa produced a s'mores using Reese's peanut butter cups, and I thought that might have been an interesting idea. But she also put pickles on it, and again, that's a hard no. We won't be putting pickles on s'mores on Cooking with Curtis. That's a little garbage, so we won't be doing that on this station. But we are going to do some healthy stuff today. I want to answer a few questions before we go any further, because folks, we're also asking, how do you stay so youthful and vibrant? So I want to share with you some of my beauty tips. First, for cleansing my face, I only use African shea butter. Just a little bit. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So use just a little bit of African shea butter. You hear just a little bit. Put it on your towel. Smooth it up. And then for moisturizing, I stay so shiny. I look like I must have a placenta mask every night. I don't. African shea butter moisturizer, rather black soap, African black soap, African shea butter. You just want to use just a little bit, just to see. I got a little bit on my finger now. Take that, put it there. See the highlight? See, look like I'm 14, but really I'm 25. And people also want to know, what do you do to make sure your hair stays so luxurious and silky and smooth? Now, really, all I do is wash and go. That's my secret. It's in genetics. But from now on, every now and again, to make sure it stays where I want it to stay, I'll use a little S-Curl texturizer styling gel. Now, there are no chemicals on these locks, but you want to put a little bit on there just to make sure it stays where you want it to stay. Now, I'm also going to now use my Purell, because I've touched my face and I've touched my hair, just so that you know we're going to be clean. One of the other issues that people brought up was the desire, or their desire for me not to use as much Diet Coke. Again, Diet Coke to me is the nectar of the gods, but some people say you shouldn't drink Diet Coke. They send me videos of how people use it for cleaning their toilets and soap scum. People sending me notes about how doctors claim that it petrifies your insides. So today, in honor of my critical friends, we're gonna make my fabulous fruit punch. And it's a really easy drink to make. You're gonna start with orange juice. I use Tropicana Pure Premium orange juice. You can use whatever you want, home style with some pulp, because that's how we do at the Wright House. Kwanika and Kwanika, she doesn't drink, she's a dog. But I drink with the pulp, so just a little bit. Gonna pour that in. Okay, it's delicious and nutritious, because that's what we're about today, health and wellness. I'm gonna also add a little Welch's white grape juice. It's 100% grape juice. None of that sugar or any GMOs, none of that. Just straight up white grape juice. We're gonna put that in there with our orange juice. Just a little bit of that. And I measure by, that's about as much as you want. My next, again, healthy, V8, peach and mango. Now, apparently it's got 100% juice, no artificial sweeteners, all healthy. So we're gonna put a little bit of that in as well. About the same length. And then some people may have some issues with this, but just for a little flavor, little Hawaiian punch. add a little color to our mix. Mix it up a little bit. Now, there are about 60 calories per 8 fluid ounces, so don't go crazy. We'll just put a little bit of that in there. Add a little color. Make it all delicious. And then we have a little ginger ale. Now, in my house, when anybody got sick, you drank ginger ale, and the ginger ale helped you with upset stomach, colds. So we're gonna put a little ginger ale in there. Now, my last ingredient is the fruit. Now, in order for the fruit to be its best, now I've got some blueberries and some raspberries, strawberries, got all of this. I'll put this all in one of my little bowls here. A couple of fell. Cabinet's clean, so I'll use it. So you put this in this. And I have some potato juice. Now, potato juice is used for medicinal purposes. Now, you can find potato juice at just about any grocery store or any CVS if you're in Louisiana, in New Orleans specific. I don't know about other places in Louisiana. So my potato juice, I poured into my fruit. Now, if you really want to have a greater effect, you're gonna get that potato juice, you're gonna put it on that fruit 4 or 5 hours in advance. It soaks up the nutrients. It amplifies the nutrients, the antioxidants, all those sorts of things. Now, I will share with you that you may not purchase potato juice without a prescription, and that prescription is provided when you go with your legal ID. Showing that you've made your 21st birthday. If you have not made your 21st birthday, you may not purchase and use potato juice in your beverage. I would suggest in replacement of potato juice, you use ice, air, thoughts and prayers. Those work just as well as the potato juice. You mix that all up, got a spoon, mix it all up, and it smells, as you could imagine, delicious. So I'm gonna put it in my little container here. Show you what it looks like. Look at this fruit punch. Healthy. Nobody's gonna be hating on me anymore. But because you know when I cook, I gotta have my Diet Coke. Since I can't have my Diet Coke, I will have a little bit of my healthy fruit punch. Gonna pour it over a glass of ice. Cold glass ice. I had it in the freezer because I wanted it to taste real good. So I'm gonna taste it for you so that you know that it's healthy, cleans up your sinuses, gives you all the extra things you need to be healthy. So let's see. Delicious. Very, very delicious. So I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna sip on it as we prepare our meal. Now, what you need to do is that you may not be able to drink this entire thing in one setting. It is good chilled. You can put it in your refrigerator, let it sit. Or you could also, what I do every now and again, is I take it and I put it in the freezer, get it a little icy, and then take some frozen fruit, put it in the blender, put some of that juice in there. You have a after hours smoothie with all of that goodness in it. So that's the thing that we're gonna do. So today's meal that we're going to make is my version of a loaded salad.